this is going to be part of my story and I'm going to be successful one day. You know, sometimes painful things happen in our lives. So I had a really good friend of mine who actually passed away, and that was a painful time. I didn't want to talk to anyone. I didn't want to see anyone. And I almost didn't even want to like talk about it because it was kind of like, what's the point of life? And I just kind of got into this negative spiral, and I needed actually some help to come out of it. Like I needed to talk to some friends, and I even had to go see like a psychic because I was just like, not in a good mental space at the time. And often it's like, well, I don't want to talk about that part anymore because it's too painful. But what if like we took all those things that happened to us and like carried it with us for the next part of our lives and like learn from it? Instead of like carrying all the painful parts of it, like just take the good parts and think about all the things that you learned from it. Take that with you and leave the rest behind. So you don't have to like shut off a whole part of your life because you're like, oh, that was too painful. I don't want to look at that. So as difficult as a part of your life is, like even when I thought I was going to probably go into bankruptcy at one point, I was in so much debt, $150,000 in debt. And I thought, well, I could go into bankruptcy, but I do want to buy a house in the future. So I'm going to try to not go into bankruptcy. So I really thought about it. But that part, it was really a painful time. But then I took that and I brought it in to my story. And I'm like, no, you know what? This is going to be part of my story and I'm going to be successful one day. I'm going to remember this. And as painful as it was, I like changed it all around and now I grew from it. So I think that you could grow from the painful parts of your life. That's one thing that I learned as well. Instead of rejecting the pain all the time, it's going to come back to you in different ways. So if you like sit with the pain and embrace it and kind of meditate with it and just kind of like feel how it feels to feel that pain and actually accept it and embrace it, because that's part of you and it's part of your experience on life and it's part of who you are. Every single thing that happens in your life, it's because that's part of your experience on earth. So whenever something keeps happening again and again and again, it's a pattern. It's because you're rejecting it. You're rejecting it and you're not fully embracing and feeling it. You can only start moving away from it once you've accepted that that's part of you, and then you move on. And everything that you literally go through makes for a more interesting you, a more interesting life. And all those experiences that you have, you could connect them all to your business, to whatever your goal is, to whatever your craft is, and you connect it all and it becomes who you are.